Justice is nothing else than the interest of the stronger. Now, we all know the Greeks loved symbols, right? They have since antiquity. So what then was the great symbol of democracy in Plato's time? Yes, Barry. That's correct. The raised hand. One man, one vote. All of it very public. But when you imagine those raised hands, class, you have to remember every one of them held a spear. That's what majority rule meant. So that begs the question, is governmental rule always supported by the threat of violence? Yes, Thad.
It has to be. Otherwise, what authority would it have?
But what about the will of the people?
Sure, the people with the most spears.
But there's more to it than that. I mean, we sacrifice some of our independence to a government in return for security and a kind of collective wisdom.
Security is just another word for the most spears.
Every time there was a vote, the minority didn't count up the spears and decide not to revolt. Once you make the deal to have a government, that government takes on another kind of authority.
What, like a moral authority?
Well...
So Ronald Reagan has moral authority?
Of course he does. He was elected in a landslide.
Okay, if there's one thing Ronald Reagan definitely does not have, it's moral authority.
Sure has a great head of hair, though. Sorry, just kidding. Continue.
Let me put it like this. If the states had voted on slavery, we would have lost the vote. So, yeah, at that point, moral authority kicks in to defend the minority against the will of the people. And that's when the spears come out.
Yeah, I watched the news last night, too, Barry. Jesse Jackson said that thing about slavery.
Yeah, he did. And he's right.
Seriously, the guy who hugged Yasser Arafat is right.
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
All right, guys. Reel it back in. Remember, Plato.
Can I ask a question, though? Why has everything always got to be about slavery?